Happy Monday, everyone. Do you want to start loving your Mondays like we do at Shop Talk? Well, if so, you are at the right place. We are so excited you're here. And this week, on your next episode of the Monday Huddle, it is all about having an awesome morning routine. And as you can see there, we believe here at Shop Talk that it really can be done. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, we're so excited you're here, spending your lunch hour with us. Now, if you're not seeing this live, then of course, just check this out anytime on Facebook or on our YouTube channel. All right, you guys, let me put some information up there for you real quick. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we wanted to welcome you not only to the show, but also to invite you to be part of our Monday Revolution by tuning in each and every Monday at 12 noon. The reason we consider that a Monday Revolution is because here at Shop Talk, we want you to love Monday as much as we do, because we really believe that if you change your attitude about Monday, you really can change the week ahead. And as we now begin the second work week of the new year, that's just pretty important, right? To focus on doing things maybe a little differently this year. If you're a first-time viewer, my name is Dr. Dawn, CEO and founder of Dr. Dawn Shop Talk. And here at Shop Talk, our mission is to help you be your very, very best self at work and at home, whether you're the CEO of the company or the CEO of your household. We want to invite you to check out our website. On our website, we've got tons of free resources for you. And then we also list all of our services and coaching packages and kind of explain to you why you might want to consider hiring a coach to help you get through life's changes and transitions, whether it's at work or at home. So be sure to check that out. All right, you guys, let's get to it. All right, as I mentioned, we are not only excited that you're here for the Monday Huddle, but if you participated in our 5-day challenge last week, then you know that January 11th is a special day because we're going to be announcing the name of our winner to the new year to a new you. I can never say that. 5-day challenge. It's a great concept, just a little hard to say, right? We were so excited to actually offer our first 5-day challenge. So if you missed that, no worries. I'm going to put a little bit more information back up at the end of the show about that, you guys. We loved it so much. We're definitely going to be doing more challenges, so maybe you can participate next time. But we're going to be drawing the name of the winner at the end of the episode, so be sure to watch to the end and find out if you, in fact, are the winner of our first 5-day challenge. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this idea of having an awesome morning routine. If you're not a morning person, because I'm really not, I'm really a night owl, but I force myself to get up a little bit earlier than I want to, because I believe, as you can see as it scrolls kind of across the bottom of your screen there, I believe an awesome morning routine really can be done. All it takes is a little planning. So let's get started with our tips. If you're a first-time viewer, you may not know that during the Monday Huddle, I try to give about 3 to 4 tips each and every Monday to help you with that Monday Revolution and making sure that your week is a great one. So let's go ahead and get started with our first tip. And in doing so, I think you're going to take a look at this week ahead and go, we've got this. We can do this, right? All right. Tip number 1, I'm calling start by easing into your day. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. Do you know that when people complain about the morning, oftentimes it's because they're just so rushed. They've got a bunch of things that they have to do. And if they're tired and didn't get much sleep, right, they kind of want to wait right to the end. That is a really tough call because you're trying to balance sleep, and probably a lot of us don't get enough sleep. And if you're not prioritizing sleep, it's hard to have a great morning routine, much less an awesome one if you're tired. So I want to challenge you to really rethink your morning routine. To have an awesome morning routine, you need to have a couple of things. 1, you don't want to feel rushed. 2, you definitely need to get the things done you have to get done before you can walk out the door. But I challenge you to do one more thing. Be sure to carve out time for what you love to do. Now, notice I used the phrase carve out time. I didn't say if you had the time. That's because I'm a big believer in time management, you guys. I have a whole series about that and tons of other episodes about it. We all have the same 24 hours a day, 168 hours a week, right? So why do some of us seem to get a lot done in their day and others struggle? Part of it is this, what you really make a priority. So if you make it a priority to give yourself some me time, you guys are going to feel a world of difference, especially on a Monday. So let me tell you a little bit more about that. For example, I'm not a morning person. I mentioned that, right? I force myself to. I actually get up at 5:30 in the morning because I really don't have to leave to get to the office until 7. But I want to have at least an hour of me time. You guys, by doing that, I feel so great by the time I walk out the door. And I'm going to give you some other tips on how to make sure you have more me time in the morning. I believe if you do that for yourself, that me time, that personal care time is almost like an armor, kind of like a coat of armor that shields you from all of the different demands on your time and the different demands that may happen to you at work. We can't change and we don't have any control of the stresses in our workday, but we can definitely control how we show up to the office, how we arrive at the work site, right? So that part really start to think about. Now, I am going to show you a couple of pictures up here that are going to illustrate my point for you a little bit better. Take a look at this picture right here, okay? Here is my beautiful commute. That is just me at the stoplight. And why am I even so inspired to take this picture? That's because, you guys, as you're getting ready to see in this next picture, that's because, again, I'm not stressed out. I got to spend time in my favorite chair. I've shown this picture before, right? There's my cup of coffee. Take a look at that. My favorite coffee cup. Thank you, Alexandra, very much. It's got the word dream on there, where I think it's just kind of perfect to start the day with your dreams. There's the day planner that some lucky winner might win at the end of today's episode. There's my favorite fuzzy blanket. But I showed you this, guys, because this is how I start my morning. The lighting is perfect as I come down the stairs. I'm able just to enjoy that me time. It really does make a difference. So if you're struggling with feeling stressed before you even get in the car, seriously, you guys, you really might want to consider changing up your morning routine in terms of giving yourself plenty of time for that. All right, let's go ahead and move on to your second tip, okay? So let me show that to you real quick. I'm calling this doing away with clothing confusion. Let me kind of explain a little bit more about that. If you don't plan or have any plans to know what you're going to be wearing the next day, even if you have a uniform, maybe it's the same uniform you wear every day. If you're in a uniform and you don't have to coordinate outfits or anything like that, the question is that uniform clean? Is it pressed? Is it hanging up in your closet where you can find it? I was a single mom for 14 years before I decided to take another stab at love and marry the love of my life. And during that time, my daughter can tell you, I was great at doing the laundry, but somehow there was a breakdown between folding and hanging up the clothes. So we would run around before I implemented this plan for me and for her. She's 21 now, okay? So I didn't start organizing my clothes and planning out what I was going to wear until about 15 years ago. So before that, we would scramble around trying to find clean clothes out of the basket, I kid you not. At least it was clean, but there was no organization. All right, you guys, if you take just a little time out of your day on the weekend in anticipation of the week ahead, it can make a world of difference. I have an episode on YouTube called What to Do on Sunday to Have a Fabulous Monday. And I give you a little bit more detail about this. But guys, in a nutshell, what I do is I got it down to about 45 minutes now. On Sunday, I go ahead and take a look at what the weather's supposed to be. Now that can change. I'll talk about that in a minute. And I plan my outfits out for the week. Now, when I say plan, I want to show you some photographic evidence right here, okay? Check this out, you guys. Here is my closet, okay? So here's part of my closet. There's my stuff on the left-hand side. So I organized, taking a look at everything I've got there. I'm going to go ahead and pull some outfits together. And when I say pull it together, here you go. Take a look at this. So here's what I'm actually wearing tomorrow. Okay, here's my outfit for tomorrow. Now, I've got a necklace hanging there. Do you see that blue bag? That's got my earrings in it. To the left of that blue bag is the very blinged out face mask. I mean, I want to look cute even in a face mask. There are my shoes. There's my tote bag. And in that tote bag, I have a travel umbrella. I put my purse in there. My lunch goes in there, those kinds of things. Now, take a look at this. Here is my outfit for the next day, and behind that, the next day. Now, instead of using a jewelry bag, I actually have a Ziploc bag up there because Ziploc bags are perfect for coordinating your accessories, a very inexpensive option right there. So I showed that to you so that you can see that organizing your outfits for the week is really easy to do. And you guys, it saves you on so much time, I promise. There is such a great feeling I have when I get out of that favorite chair that I showed you earlier, and I walk into my bathroom. I've already showered, washed my hair, all that the night before. So I literally just walk into the bathroom, get ready, and I am ready to walk out the door. Now, before I show you the third tip, which has a little bit more about walking out the door, let me go ahead and remind our audience that I absolutely love it when you like and share and comment on our videos. So be sure to do that. I usually do say that to our audience members by the time we get to tip number 2. So I absolutely love it when you do. Really helps me see what you'd like to see more of. All right, you guys, tip number 3. I'm calling this one, Let's Do Lunch. Let me explain a little bit more about that. And for this part, I'm going to read just a little bit from the Monday vlog. If you're a first-time viewer, you may not know that I love our Monday vlog on the website so much that in addition to the videos being there, I also provide you very detailed tips. So I go in more detail on the blog, so be sure to check that out on our website at drdawnshoptalk.com. Okay, guys, let's talk a little bit about lunch, doing lunch. Did you know that your coworkers sometimes have no idea what they're doing for lunch? And in fact, because of that, they have to scramble around at the last minute. In fact, some research suggests that most people have no idea what they're doing for lunch, you guys. And did you know that as a result, they not only are going to have to spend more time out of their day figuring it out, it's actually going to cost them more money in the long run. And if you try to save money by bringing your lunch from home, or if you're just craving some delicious leftovers from home, if you wait till the morning of to try to figure that out, you're going to risk the chance of not only feeling rushed, but you also risk the chance of having to give up the time you could have spent enjoying a leisurely morning, just so that you can put everything together. You guys, there's no reason to do that. With just a little meal prep and just a habit of putting together your lunch the night before and having it in your fridge ready to go, you're going to not only save yourself time, but you're going to save yourself some money too. So again, since I've been sharing some pictures with you, let me share just a couple of more so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, here is a picture of the front of our refrigerator, you guys. And as you can see there, there's my meal prep for the week right there on the fridge. So that covers the different dinners that we'll be having throughout the week. Now, if I switch to this next picture, this is going to show you that the night before I prepare my lunch, there's our refrigerator door now open. And on that top shelf, there's my lunch bag ready to go. It's an insulated lunch bag. I can put my entire meal in there, a drink, etc. But it's literally right there on the top shelf, so I can grab and go, easy to find, ready to go, and head out the door. So one of the reasons I wanted to share that with you again is that it's going to save you on some really precious time that you could be spent really feeling your passions before you even walk out the door and head into work. So really think about that third tip, okay, you guys? If you do that, you are going to have an awesome morning. Like I said, it really can be done. All right, you guys, I mentioned YouTube earlier because we have all of our Monday Huddle episodes on there, so be sure to check that out. And if you subscribe, you'll be notified of our very next video. On YouTube, not only do we have the huddles, but I also have a free webinar on there for you and much, much more. Also, don't forget that Shop Talk is on social media, so you can follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, just to name a few. All right, you guys, before we wrap up, be sure to check out the Monday blog. Remember, that's going to be on the website for you. So it will not only have today's tips, but tips from many of our previous episodes. So as we wrap up, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Monday, a terrific week ahead. But before we go, this might be the reason one of you has a terrific week ahead, and that now has to do with the drawing. Okay, as I mentioned, we had a wonderful 5-day challenge. In fact, I want to put that back up there for you. We enjoyed it so much, again, guys, that we are going to be offering more 5-day challenges in the future. So if you missed this one, I definitely want you to check that out the next time we have one. So as you can see there, these were the first 5 days of the first work week. So last week, this is what we asked our participants to do. Day 1 was writing a journal entry. Day 2 was creating an affirmation. Day 3 was called Just Breathe, and we did some breathing exercises. Day 4 was playtime, and day 5 was entitled Mix It Up. It was so much fun. We had a great turnout, you guys. And again, if you didn't have a chance to participate, be sure to participate on our next one. Now, many of you participated in the challenge, or you shared and liked and commented on our videos. If you want more information about what everybody did, be sure to check out our recap videos on YouTube. So with no further delay, I think it's definitely time to call out the name of our winner. Let me put this back up here for you guys real quickly before I do. And I love asking my husband, Mark, to help us draw the name of the winner. So he is now joining us. Hi there, sweetheart.
You guys,
say hello.
Gals.
Happy Monday.
Hello.
He's always kind enough, you guys, to help me out with this because I think it's kind of fun to have my biggest cheerleader and biggest supporter actually draw the names out of our very lucky bowl. This is our, do you remember this was our first wedding present? I ask him all the time. I think he still remembers. Yeah. Okay. So, sweetheart, if you will reach in there, I'm not looking.
Neither.
Okay. No, not looking. Okay.
I've got one.
You have one? Okay. Hang on.
Two. Wait.
Uh-oh.
No, that's just one. It's just one.
Just one? Okay. Now, this is so hard for me because I want everybody to win, you guys. So when I call out this name, if it's not you, please realize I wish all of you could win. But there's only one day planner. And if you're the winner, I will be overnighting this to you ASAP because you're going to love this day planner for 2021. Okay, drum roll. Okay. The name of the winner is, oh my gosh, Catherine Ryan. Woo! Now, y'all, I know you might think it's rigged because this is one of my amazing sisters. Catherine, this is right up her alley, you guys. But you could see, just because this is her brother-in-law, you didn't look in the bowl.
Of course not.
No. Okay. So this was randomly drawn. Catherine, or Katie as we call her, I'm so happy for you, sweetheart. You are going to absolutely love this. She is just as meticulous and organized as I am, so she's going to absolutely love this. Okay. All right. Now, in addition to winning the day planner, she has 20% off of all the Shop Talk services, which is so cool. I don't know what's happening to our lighting here. Here we go. It's falling apart. All right. We'll just have to adjust. All right, you guys. Catherine, thank you so much for participating. Love that you are our winner.
Congratulations, Katie.
Do you have anything to say? Okay. Congratulations. No. Okay, you guys. We will see you next week for our next episode of the Monday Huddle. Same time, same place. Let me put this up here for you, you guys. Again, thank you so much for all your support. Have a great rest of your Monday, and we will see you next time for your next episode of the Monday Huddle. Take care, everyone. Stay safe out there. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.